I'm chatting to trainer Alan GREEFF about the upcoming runners for Halo Stables on Friday, and their first runner will be Ragazzo Grande in race 1.
Morning, Nadine. Yes, Ragazzo Grande, I think, could be always running the money, and I think he'll definitely enjoy the turf.
We move to race 2, where we'll see Climate Control. Now, this fellow made his local debut last time out, and you've got a feel for him because he absolutely flew late and he only just failed.
Yeah, I think if you want a horse to have a couple of random, this is the type of horse. He was very unlucky, flying, eating up the ground, and an unlucky loser. So as far as I'm concerned, winner without a penalty, and if he repeats that run, huge runner.
We move to race 3, where we'll see the 2 runners, Rimar and Unyielding. Now, she's lining up for a hat-trick. She is, though, slightly up in class.
Yes, Unyielding, she's done nothing wrong in the last 2 starts, and she's working pretty well, and I'd like to see her hit her hat-trick. I think she's very capable in a field like this. Rimar, she's been a little bit in and out, and the handicap has dropped her again, so she could be competitive pretty soon.
Very useful coupling will line up in race 4, and that will be a Linger Longer. I really think this is the spot-on field for him, with Rachel up claiming, being down in class as well. Big runner and global ally as well, mount of stable-leg jockey Richard Fourie.
Yeah, Linger Longer claiming the 1.5, which will suit him, drawn in pole position. I think he'll enjoy it, and already been itching to get him back on the grass because he's got a nice big action, and I think it'll suit him. Global Alley, definitely horse that ran, I thought, better than I was expecting on his first run back in the Eastern Cape, and on the poly, a little bit of a short running. He had to get going early. I think Richard was scrubbing him around the turn, but when he put his mind to it, he got going and was on his bicycle. So it was a great local debut, and he can build on it, but definitely I think it's hard to pick between the 2.
We move to race 5, and here Coastal Path will run. Now, he was caught out by the bad draw last time out. He's holding form very well, and he can go one better. He'll be joined by Picture the Moment, who is at best over track and trip.
Yeah, Coastal Path has come back to form and has been knocking on the door, and he's due for a win now and definitely be competitive. Picture the Moment. He does like the turf. He does like the 1200, and he's never far off them.
Moving to race 6, we'll see Summer Odyssey and Delicacia. We're in Delicacia's box, as always. Beautiful looking mare, and she really enjoys the 1,000 on grass. Summer Odyssey, I also feel, might just be at her best over the minimum trip.
Yeah, both fillies with a chance, both fillies that prefer the grass, and Summer Odyssey, little filly, but a big heart, and always there and thereabouts. And Delicacy, she definitely prefers the grass, and she is a good looking filly, and things just run well for her. She'll be in the shake-up.
And then, of course, the feature of the day, the Racehorse Owners Association Stakes, a listed event over the mile trip. Fairy Night will run. One bonus for him is that he's been the mile, and definitely a distance he enjoys. And secondly, it was great to see him put in a much improved performance in his last.
Yeah, it was a great run last time, beaten ahead. I think the third horse was a couple of lengths back. And, once again, competitive. And I think he definitely will see out the mile. He's a big horse. He's working nicely, and he's running for the roses. Yeah, there are 1 or 2 other horses that are competitive, although small field. Not an easy field, and does stand out, but he'll definitely be in the shake-up.
Last of the day, and the yard will close here with Guerra in race 8, and he was a really smart winner in his last start.
Yeah, Guerra won well last time out, and the form line's held up since he's won, and is his post-maiden run, but he's not a horse that I think will only win one race. So I think as time goes on, the stronger he gets, the better he'll get.
There you go, post-maiden runs, always tricky affairs, not quite sure what to expect, but Guerra definitely looks to be a horse on the up. I wouldn't be surprised if he found the frame.